Hello, my name is Jason Karpelis, and I'm here to present MLRAG, Machine Learning Retrieval Augmented Generation. The goal is to create a large human readable analysis of a data set and have a large language model with a large context window like Gemini to analyze the results and make recommendations based on these large context windows. These context windows can be cached and reused at lower costs. The dataset we're using is a Kaggle dataset called Personal Key Indicators of Heart Disease 2022. Heart 2022, no NANS. It has about 40 variables, and it has much more than heart disease, so we can actually understand the ailments in a lot of different dimensions, which we will go over in this analysis. The steps involved importing the libraries, defining the size of the trees so we know how much of a context window we want to fill, data cleaning, and then setting all the dependent variables, which are about 10 or so, and then running the decision trees, converting them to human readable rules, and then define how many tokens approximately that there are. And here's some examples of the rules here. There we go. And so you can see that they're very detailed rules. And this one has about 105,000 tokens approximately. We do this for every dependent variable, which I believe there's about 10. There's a lot of information here. And when we get down to the next level code, we set up the Gemini API for 1.5 Pro. And then we define a very detailed prompt and in order to get the most out of Gemini. And then we inject the decision tree rules into the context window and have it answer questions. And so here is the first example of the results. Here's the analyzing the heart attack risks. I tell it that about a person like myself, and it tells me all the risks involved for somebody my age and my behavioral patterns, and also tells me risks in the future about what I may have to look out for in the future. And then it does it for angina, more rules, stroke, asthma, skin cancer, COPD, depressive disorder, kidney disease, arthritis, diabetes. And then it summarizes all of the results from all of these conditions. A lot of rich information here. The API isn't always the best place to ask questions and interact, so I'm using NotebookLM, another Google product, to interact with this data. I included all of the decision tree rules, and I'm asking questions about it. Given a person like myself, what kind of risks can I see in the future? And it gives me all these answers, and it gives me also which part of the trees that it's referencing at each point. Very powerful. And then I said, based on these rules and the elements, what conditions are gateway conditions that could lead to more conditions, like a domino effect. It tells me difficulty walking is a big one, heart attack, high BMI, general health, and so on. So you could continue asking questions about it, interrogate this data, and get to your answers. The other thing I would be remiss in not mentioning is NotebookLM's podcast feature, which takes all these decision trees and creates a fascinating podcast, which I will include below in the YouTube video. You can check out if you wish. I also did the analysis using the Titanic data, and it works for smaller data sets, larger data sets. It's very flexible analysis. And if you were to create a data set with genetic information and had hundreds or even thousands of variables, you would have no problem refilling up the context window and doing a very powerful analysis and leveraging Gemini's advantages. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.